Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Moondial and this is episode number 2. Last episode we met Minty and her mum Kate, and they decided to go and stay with Kate's aunt, who wasn't related but she still classed her as her aunt, somebody she'd known since she was a child. We learned that Minty's dad had died and she, from the same sounds of things, hasn't really coped well with it, and they've been having conversations, Minty and her mum, to kind of help process their grief and come to terms with the fact that he's not there anymore. It does kind of seem like the mum is maybe starting a new relationship. We met the gentleman last episode, but it seems very separate from her relationship with Minty, and she's maybe doing it to protect Minty from, you know, the feelings she may have around the fact that, you know, her mum may be moving on. And when we've gone to visit the aunt, we've gone to this little village where there's this house, which it could possibly be Chatsworth from the exteriors that we've seen, especially with the gardens as well. And, you know, we've seen that, you know, Minty is able to pick up on things. And then at the end of last episode, she went back into the Victorian times and met this young lad who was also, he said at times, seen ghosts. And he's never yet spoke to one, yet he was able to speak to her. And the older man who was looking after the house that she went to visit earlier had even said to her, like, you seem to be different. So there's something about her that is different from the others that have been there in the past, himself included, because, you know, he said he'd met some of the children over the last 60 years and he was worried about them and he just wanted to help them get out. So it's going to be interesting to see what types of relationships Minty forges with these children as we go on through this. Are there going to be instances where maybe some of the people that are working in the house think that she is one of the children in the past? Because we know the little boy was saying he had to go get something for the cook. Will she meet the adults as well? I'm looking forward to that. So let's go. Yeah, neither of you are a ghost.
We're both real. What's your name?
Tom. Short for Edward.
Mine's Minty. Short for Penelope.
You're downstairs too then?
Oh.
What are you? Laundry? Scullery?
She's not from here.
What are you?
All sorts. Kitchen mostly. Down from London House. Footman's what I'm after.
Footman.
Yeah. Ain't big enough yet, but I shall be. Country air.
Footman's what I'm
Keep taking
after.
big snuffs and I'll be 6 foot before pinch nose.
Oh, I
I
said he
suppose it
looked
must work
sick.
the other way round.
Does he have TB?
I used to hold my breath to stop myself growing.
Stop yourself. Even if you grew to 7 foot, you'd never be a footman.
How old are you?
12 abouts, I suppose.
Don't know.
It's quite short,
Near
12.
enough.
You've only got to ask your mother.
Dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise.
And my pa.
An orphan.
Got brothers and sisters, though.
I am glad.
Where are they?
I wish I had.
Not that it matters. Never see them.
Why not?
I'm here, see? They're there. In London. 2 of them's dead anyhow.
Don't you miss them?
Bit. Yes, I do a bit. Funny nugget she is. Makes me laugh.
Oh, this is really sad.
How old is she?
7 or 8 abouts. Tried to keep her with me, I did. They said she was too little.
Oh.
Still, once I'm a footman, I'll have her here, alright?
Hey, you! What's your name, boy? You coming in rouse with your ain't ya? Birds have had hours out of 'em already.
I'm coming now, sir.
Oh God, does he not see her? Can the adults
New
not
from
see
London,
her?
ain't you? Ain't never heard of dawn in London, I dare say. Or birds. Birds get up at dawn, watch you.
Oh, this guy's a dick
Birds
already,
go
isn't he?
Peck, 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 peck,
It was my
peck,
fault, like,
peck,
he was talking to me.
peck. Boys from London, what's learning, what?
I don't think the guy can see her.
Stop it, please.
Alright, you boy from
Stop
London.
it. Stop it.
Shit. Oh, I like this.
What did I do to make time jump? All those years?
No, it's the moon dial.
100 at least. The sundial.
Oh, maybe it just happens when it needs to happen and not if she forces it.
All right. But I'll get back. You'll see I will. Why have you come? What's wrong?
Minty, there's nothing wrong.
Just an update.
She's better. She's woken up.
No, but it's all right, Minty.
She wasn't that arsed when she went to see her, though.
She's still lying there, then.
Mr.
I
Benson's
think
been
she
at the
just-
hospital
it's
with
her
her all
processing,
night.
isn't it? It's not.
Why? Why were you? People only stay all night at a hospital if...
Now, you mustn't talk like that, dear.
Ah.
I'm sure Kate is doing beautifully.
Anyway,
And she doesn't know how to process
Mr.
everything.
Benson knows where we'll be, if there's any change in her. I must say, I think you're sensible not to go. Not if she's still asleep.
Asleep.
Oh, Mary, those gilt flags on the tower.
Yes, dear?
If there's a wind, they move.
Oh, my word, yes. Spin like weathercocks.
I do like that lady. And they didn't move. Oh.
You go and have a look at the house, dear. Take your mind off things.
I do feel like the house
tell her
is
who
the
you
only
are.
place these
You'll be all right.
people in this village can go to. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else for them to, you know, take a walk at. That's beautiful. Oh. It's like she's drawn to it, isn't it? Oh. I do love how everyone can just come and go in this house and have a little walk around. You'll be charged 20 quid now. Tour guide?
Can't be Tom. Not there. Kitchen, he said.
You like it?
Those children, are they Victorian?
No, no. Much earlier than that. Previous century.
Ah.
That dark shape. Looks like a child with no face.
Oh.
Portrait. No face.
Oh, yes. You may be right. How very odd. Never noticed that before.
Are there any ghosts in the house?
Ghosts? There's some sort of story about the Queen's bedroom. Star-crossed lovers or something like that.
It's not Tom.
Have you seen the kitchens yet?
No, where are they?
Downstairs. Oh, I feel like we're not going to get a happy ending with Tom with that cough.
Tom! It's Minty!
You keep going to where those children are. You need them, I reckon, now as much as they need you.
Oh, they can help each other. I like this guy.
Something's happened. You've seen them, heard them.
Yes, one, I think. An orphan.
An orphan. They're coming to meet you. You keep going and they'll come to meet you.
Yes.
She's creepy.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna spin. No, not Rio. Yes, no, we are. Oh, I get motion sick. Oh, nighttime? Night times? Maybe not night times. Dusky.
Night.
Oh, no, okay.
Leave your supper and leave your treats and join your playfellows in the streets.
Who is it? Who's there? Don't be scared.
I'm from the
It's
future.
me. Are you from the village? Yes. I'm Minty. I'm staying with my Aunt Mary. Do you know who I am? No. Please tell me.
I haven't heard what they say.
No, but listen. Don't be afraid.
Oh no, she's
I'm
sick
not
as
a
well.
ghost.
happened to Miss Bow. I must go.
Oh no, what's
There
wrong?
you are, you
I feel like she's
devil.
maybe got something wrong with her. She was
I
hiding
see
her
what you've done.
face.
You frightened the moon away.
Oh.
Take me back, please.
Or maybe she can command it. Like, this is mad.
And where you been, I'd like to know? I've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh God,
Days
does he know
get you
Sarah?
back. What do you mean? It was only this morning. Days back. I should know. I'm the one that lives here. You ain't.
This kid is my
You ain't
favourite.
either scaling in the house, nor anything else. So don't go telling me any year tells Miss Minty's short for Penelope.
No, I'm not.
At least you don't go running off like the other one.
What other one?
What other one?
Oh, you ain't my only ghost, you know. Don't you think it?
One of the other kids that keeps
Who's the other
being
one
a shit?
More a real ghost than you. Always at night when I see her, littler than you, and dressed like a proper little girl with skirts.
What's her name?
Is it Sarah?
Sarah.
So she's going to different
Scared
time
when she
periods.
sees me, as if I was a blessed ghost.
Shit.
I've seen her too.
Yeah.
There! You stop there and wink what's your name, and see them bottles is dusted and tidied while you're about it.
Oh.
There. And I'll have this one locked as well.
Shit. Can she do the thing where she asks to leave?
I'm trapped.
Ah.
Double trapped. In time and in here.
I think the most interesting thing so far for this, for me, is the fact that, you know, these adults can't see her. So when she does go to the past and, you know, visits Tom, she has to do things like dropping that bucket, because otherwise if they turn round, they'd have just seen a bucket floating in the air. So even though, in a way, it got Tom into trouble, it probably also, like, saved him as well a little bit. I am really enjoying this. I like that it's different. I like that time does move differently when she goes to visit Tom. And now we've met Sarah, who seems to be in yet another time period different for Tom, and yet Tom also sees Sarah, but only at night time, and she seems to maybe have maybe a slight disfigurement on her face, or maybe there's been an accident and she's maybe got a scar. But the lady that was looking after her seemed to, like, be really nasty about that fact, and she was like, you'd scare away the moon. And I was just like, holy hell, like, each of these children in these time periods that we've met so far just seem to be living in, like, hell for them, really. And I mean, it seemed really nice because Sarah seemed like she was maybe a little bit more well-to-do than Tom, in a sense, because she seemed to have, like her clothes just seemed nicer than Tom's. I do think Tom is ill. I do think it's maybe tuberculosis, and maybe that's maybe why he's been sent into the country for the air, as it were. You know, they would send people to, like, hospitals by the sea and things, wouldn't they? So I'm kind of thinking to myself, that's interesting. And even, like, the other children in the kitchen, like that other little boy at the spit, he didn't seem to notice Minty either. But now we've got Minty trapped because she went in the cupboard, and now the cook has locked that cupboard. So it was interesting to see that, though, she asked to leave the nighttime era and then ended up at Tom's, but she can't seem to ask to leave Tom's. So to leave Tom's, she must have to go to the dial to get back out. So how much time is going to have passed in the present by the time Minty gets back home? That's going to be interesting, because they may think Minty's gone missing back home. And I do like that, you know, when she was going around the house, she was able to go down into the kitchens, but those kids keep turning up, and they're just little shits. And then we've got the older guy who looks after the house, who's like, keep going back, and encouraging her, because he's like, you can help them, but they'll probably help you as well. So I'm really looking forward to watching the next one. I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later. So thank you.